Each of us has complex relationships, and sometimes, even when we haven't done anything wrong, there are people who harbor invisible hostility toward us. The truth is, there are reasons deep within the human psyche that make them feel dislike toward you, no matter how hard you try. This is not just about your actions or words, but also about factors you may never have considered. In this video, we will explore 9 subtle reasons why others might dislike you. Reasons that even Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius pointed out as factors to be aware of in order to maintain inner peace. Stoic philosophy will help you understand the underlying motivations behind hostility, and from there develop a smart approach to transform negativity into an opportunity for growth. You will see that not everything you endure comes from within yourself, but may stem from external factors you've never noticed. The principles in Stoicism not only help you face those who dislike you, but also provide profound lessons on controlling emotions and maintaining calm in any situation. 1. Feelings of envy and jealousy. Envy and jealousy are some of the most common reasons people develop hostility toward you. These emotions turn admiration into contempt and respect into resentment. They often arise when someone sees something in you that they wish they had, but feel they cannot achieve. Whether it's personal success, qualities, or lifestyle choices. Envy and jealousy typically reflect dissatisfaction with one's own life. Instead of feeling happy for your success, they view you as a mirror reflecting their own shortcomings, which causes resentment and a desire for your failure. These feelings can lead to gossiping or slandering you, aiming to tarnish your reputation and bring you down. However, it's important to realize that envy and jealousy are not your problem. These emotions belong to the person feeling them, not to you. You should not feel responsible for someone else's dissatisfaction. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Don't worry about things outside your control." Understanding that envy and jealousy are beyond your control will help you maintain inner peace and focus on your own personal growth. 2. Competition and rivalry. Relationships between those with constant competition often harbor negative feelings. When competition goes beyond healthy boundaries, it can become an obsession, with a focus solely on undermining or making others fail. Rivalry doesn't only exist in work but can also be present in social relationships or even within families. When competition turns into a relationship driven by constant comparison, it easily leads to resentment and hatred. Competition can promote personal growth when it is moderate, but when it becomes a ruthless race, it easily transforms into a negative force. These feelings often stem from insecurity, envy, or unhealed emotional wounds. This causes people to focus on others' failures rather than their own success. When rivalry loses its healthy nature, it easily turns into hostility, especially when someone feels overlooked or undervalued. This feeling intensifies when someone believes that another person's achievements or recognition are undeserved, or worse, that success should have been theirs. If not controlled, this can lead to destructive actions aimed at sabotaging others. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Hatred born from jealousy only destroys ourselves." Therefore, recognizing competition as a potential source of hostility is crucial. By identifying these emotions within ourselves or others, we can transform competition into collaboration, or at least learn to compete in a healthy and respectful manner. Remember, the success of others does not diminish your own, and there is enough room for everyone to shine. Changing this perspective is the key to healing the hatred caused by blind rivalry. 3. Misunderstandings and poor communication. Even small misunderstandings can quickly turn into deep resentment if not addressed in time. At the heart of most conflicts is often the way we express our thoughts and how others interpret them. Missteps in communication, such as using an incorrect word, a change in tone, or even an accidental gesture, can create wrong impressions and make relationships tense. When these misunderstandings are not clarified, they can form emotional barriers, making others feel that you don't care or are even hostile. Communication is key to maintaining harmony in any relationship, and when it's lacking, negative emotions easily arise. Sometimes we fail to convey our thoughts and feelings accurately, leading to misunderstandings and negative emotions. Additionally, a lack of attention and listening can lead us to make incorrect assumptions about others. Small misunderstandings can quickly turn into suspicion and mistrust, damaging the relationship. Therefore, it's crucial to engage in clear communication and listen to others sincerely. Only then can we prevent misunderstandings from forming and maintain strong, positive relationships. 4. The impact of gossip and slander. Gossip and slander can be powerful forces that create hostility in relationships without any clear reason. These stories, whether true or not, can quickly damage your reputation and image. Like a spreading fire, gossip can weave through the community, destroying trust and causing others to doubt you. One alarming feature of gossip is that it tends to evolve over time. As the story gets embellished, it mutates and distorts the truth to a point where it becomes almost unrecognizable, creating a negative image of you that is difficult to undo. These rumors often target sensitive aspects of your life, causing harm and gradually building resentment. Moreover, the allure of gossip makes it easily spreadable, especially when it aligns with existing biases or concerns of the listener. When people believe unfounded stories, relationships can fracture, and you may be isolated. To deal with gossip, it's important to maintain your integrity and not be affected by misleading information. Truth, transparency, and sticking to your values are the most powerful tools to dispel misunderstandings. As Epictetus said, no one can harm you unless you allow them to. 5. Differences in values and beliefs. Each of us carries a set of values and beliefs shaped by our personal experiences and the environments we've grown up in. These values form the core of our identities, but when they clash with the viewpoints of others, conflicts can arise. These differences don't just manifest in major issues like religion or politics. They can also be in smaller areas like work ethics, lifestyle choices, or even day-to-day interactions. When a person believes their values are absolute and unchangeable, they can perceive differing opinions as a threat to their sense of identity. This often leads to the creation of psychological barriers, turning small disagreements into major conflicts. These beliefs are not easily altered, and when challenged, they can evoke a sense of being attacked, turning any difference into an identity crisis. Without understanding and empathy, we can easily misjudge others, which fosters resentment. This situation worsens when unrecognized fears and prejudices are at play. In reality, we need to recognize that everyone holds their own perspective based on their unique experiences, and that perspective deserves respect. Accepting differences and fostering open dialogue is the key to building lasting relationships and coexisting peacefully in a diverse society. 6. Personal insecurities and projection. Personal insecurities can be a significant factor in creating hostility in relationships. When a person cannot face and resolve their inner worries, those feelings can easily transform into jealousy, resentment, and hatred toward others, especially those who appear unaffected by the same problems. These insecurities can stem from past painful experiences, feelings of failure, or constant comparisons with others. As Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "Misfortune is not caused by what happens to you, but by how you think about it." When a person cannot face their own sense of inadequacy, they unconsciously project these negative feelings onto others, especially those who possess qualities they feel are lacking or fear. For example, someone who feels insecure about their career may develop resentment toward a more successful colleague. Projection acts as a psychological defense mechanism, helping them cope with their feelings of inadequacy by blaming others rather than confronting their own struggles. This process can quickly escalate into hostility when your achievements serve as a reminder of their own insecurities and failures. It's important to recognize that these insecurities and resulting hostility are not caused by you, but are manifestations of the other person's internal struggles. Understanding this can help you not be affected by their negativity and maintain a healthy attitude in your relationships. 7. Lack of empathy and understanding. In an ideal society, every relationship would be built on empathy and understanding. However, in reality, this is not always the case. When a person cannot put themselves in another's shoes to feel their emotions or understand their circumstances, misunderstandings easily arise, creating invisible distances between individuals. These gaps may be subtle, but if not recognized and addressed in time, they can weaken the relationship. Lack of empathy is not just about failing to understand someone else's emotions, but also about not recognizing their motivations or actions accurately. This leads to mistaken judgments and increases the likelihood of conflicts. A harmless word or action can be misunderstood and escalate negative feelings, even when there is no ill intent. Furthermore, lack of empathy is often accompanied by selfishness when a person is too focused on themselves to recognize the feelings and needs of others. This can result in indifference or even disdain, causing the relationship to become tense and conflicted. Understanding that a lack of empathy is the root cause of many conflicts allows you to remain calm and create an environment where communication is based on respect and understanding. 8. Lack of recognition. The feeling of being overlooked or not appreciated can be one of the most profound causes of resentment and negativity in relationships. Everyone wants their efforts and achievements to be acknowledged, but when recognition does not come, disappointment and frustration gradually build up, eventually turning into hostility. This is especially true in high-competition environments like work, family, or social relationships, where recognition can play a crucial role. Each person has their own expectations of recognition, and this often leads to misunderstandings. Some people may feel they do not receive enough acknowledgement for their efforts, while others may feel satisfied with less recognition. This misalignment of expectations can create dissatisfaction within relationships. To avoid accumulating negative feelings and to foster a positive environment, it's essential to communicate openly and show recognition at the right moments. When people feel that their contributions are valued and appreciated, resentment decreases and the relationship becomes more harmonious and productive. The feeling of being recognized not only brings peace of mind, but also strengthens bonds in every interaction. 9. The influence of social expectations. Social expectations can become an invisible burden, especially when we don't align with the norms set by the community. Imagine living in a society where everyone adheres to a specific set of values and traditions, but you choose to walk your own path. Perhaps you choose an unconventional career, or build relationships that differ from traditional values. This choice might make others uncomfortable, even leading to resentment, as they feel you are challenging beliefs and standards they have followed their entire lives. However, it's important to remember that your life is yours, and you have the right to choose your own path without having to conform to the expectations of others. Negative reactions from society are not your problem, but rather a reflection of their own insecurities and fears about the unfamiliar. Living authentically and following your personal values is not only a way to protect your mental well-being, but also the key to finding true freedom and happiness. Live true to yourself, and don't let social expectations dictate your life. When you realize that your actions or words aren't the sole reasons behind others' hostility, life begins to feel clearer and more manageable. The profound philosophies of Stoicism not only help you understand the world around you, but also develop calmness and composure in stressful situations. This understanding empowers you to maintain confidence and take proactive steps in your relationships, while avoiding the negative impact from external forces. Life is not always easy, but when you face challenges with wisdom and inner peace, every problem becomes smaller. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can continue to receive valuable content. Share this video with those around you to spread the positive message. Leave a comment with your thoughts and reflections, as every opinion matters to us. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and join us on this journey.